Okay, good day guys. So welcome back to my YouTube channel, and I'm Ezekiel. So today we're going to be looking at three pairs, right? It's going to be Aussie New Zealand, POUD-CAD and EURJPY. So without wasting any time, let us get into it. Now the first pair that I'm looking at is Aussie New Zealand. So what's interesting about the way that I'm trading is I have to zoom out as much as possible, right? I have to zoom out and make sure that I understand exactly where is the market taking me. So when I zoom out, the most that I'm seeing is prices moving sideways. And yes, here I can see that we do have a potential ascending channel, but that's already done. So when I zoom in, what's happening? So I'm just focused on current price. So looking at current price, I can see that it looks like price will be corrective for this week, meaning next week we might be getting a candlestick which is, it can be bearish or bullish, it doesn't matter, but it will be a bit slow for next week. So that's the weekly time frame. Let us look at the daily. Okay, so now looking at the daily time frame, well, looking left, there really isn't much that I'm interested in, but when I look at everything which is inside the eclipse, you will see something interesting, right? Just study everything which is inside the eclipse. So what I mean is the following: I'm seeing what looks to be an expanding channel, right, from the daily time frame. So if everything goes according to plan, then next week I should be looking for those cells, right? So this is what I'm looking at the daily time frame. So let's move over to the 4-hour time frame so that we can see what's happening. So on the 4-hour time frame, I'm just going to clean everything, make sure that it is nice and proper. So yeah, everything looks okay. Now I just need to draw a, what's this? Is the override. Okay, so next week I'm looking for cells, and so the reason I say I'm looking for cells is because of this expanding channel. So if you look at this could be seen as the push down. Price moved into the correction, and now price is moving up, meaning at some point I'm looking for price to come down. That is why I'm looking for cells. So what makes this even more interesting is the fact that if you look at how price is approaching my third touch and this ray line, price is corrective. Can you see? It does seem like price wants to correct and correct till finally it breaks down. So this is what I'm looking for. So if I can see something like this next week, then definitely I will be entering this position because it has potential to give me some decent returns. So yeah, so if I go over to the 1 hour, then definitely I might be seeing what I'm looking for. So let me just place my order in there. So 33 pips, and then actually I just like to target this zone. There's a reason for that, so I will be targeting this level. So what's happening is I will be looking for a risk entry at the top so that I can catch this buy just up until the max level. So meaning if I see something nice next week, like a candlestick reversal pattern, then definitely I will be taking this position for almost 5%, 4.99%. So that is all for Aussie New Zealand. I'm going to move over to the next pair. Okay, so now we've arrived at pound CAD. So with pound CAD, following what we did on the last pair, I'm looking at the bigger picture. And okay, so far I like it. Price is moving like it's very bearish. As you can see, price is bearish, meaning technically I should be looking for those sells, right? But it's all good. If you're looking for sales on the higher time frame, you have to focus on what is happening right now. And so when I look at this, right, I am sensing a bit of a rising wedge. So if I draw in structure, I am seeing what looks to be a rising wedge. And so if I connect the 90% zone, okay, where's the template? Yeah, template. So yes, so that's the ray line. So as it stands, looking at this ascending channel, I will be looking for those cells coming down till it hits that zone, and then moving over to the daily time frame. Okay, apologies. So the daily time frame is looking nice and proper. Okay, so the daily time frame looks nice. Actually, this one is ready, in my own opinion, because we've already gotten the push down from the third touch. So this is the correction, which is indicating that, price is ready to come all the way to the downside. So if I was trading the daily time frame, technically I would enter right now as it is targeting this low, but because I do not trade the daily time frame, I'm not going to enter. But then price is ready to drop next week, something like this, if it does work out. Remember, nothing's guaranteed in the forex market, but if everything goes to plan, then on the daily time frame everything looks nice. So moving over to the 4-hour time frame. So the 4-hour time frame, for me, it's okay. It is a correction. And then when I zoom out, yeah, actually, so yes, everything is nice. So this week I should just wait for price to move up, right? Can you see where price is at right now? Can you see the red dotted line moving? I just want price to move up just to take me into the position and then continue with me coming all the way down to this low, right? So I'm happy with what I'm seeing on the 4-hour time frame. So I'll just go to the 1 hour to see if does the 1 hour agree with what I was saying. And yeah, so the 1 hour is even better because we have something interesting. So inside that correction, we have another correction, which is this one. And then we also have a double top. So meaning technically last week, if you're looking at this, you should have gotten in like this, something like this. Right, but because it's 71 pips, for me personally, 71 is just too large, right? So that is why I'm just going to wait for price to move up just a little bit, right? Just a little bit, and then just to take me in, and then I'm going to continue with the sell. But remember, guys, today, at the time of recording this video, it's Saturday, right? Meaning the market will be opening in a few minutes, my time, right? So I will just wait and see, right, what's going to happen. I will not jump in, but overall I am happy with what I'm seeing on pound CAD. So sales, it's going to be now for the last pair. So the last pair is EURJPY. Structurally, it looks okay. There's nothing much happening on the outer structure, so it means I have to focus on what's happening here. And so what's interesting here is we have an ascending channel. It's looking nice. It's very nice. You know, it's a 3-touch channel. So it's a 3-touch channel, and I like how price approached the third touch correctively, meaning it opens so many possibilities for price to come down. So definitely I will be looking for those cells coming all the way to this zone. What happened? Okay, nice. So I will be looking for those cells coming all the way down to till it reaches this zone. So that's important. So moving over to the daily time frame. So the daily time frame, when I zoom out, yeah, you know, this this is my best pair so far. If I'm being honest, this is the best pair because, you know, it just looks nice. It looks nice. And then on the 4-hour, okay, so let me zoom out. Okay, so the way that I'm seeing it, right, if this trade is going to work, then I'm looking for price just to come down, and then I'm just looking for this correction. This correction is very important if I'm going to succeed. You know, I'm going to need to see this correction, because without this correction, then it's risky to enter, you know, this position. So I'm looking for sales. So let's see what the 1 hour is telling us. Actually, let me not delete that. I need that for as reference. So yeah, definitely I'll be looking for those cells. So just to tidy it up on the 1 hour, I'm not looking for a big correction. I'm not really looking for a big correction. So if I can find price just pushing up, coming down, moving up once more to give me that third touch, then definitely I will enter, and then I will be taking it to the downside, meaning my entry will be something like this, and then 105. Okay, so unfortunately, you know, I do not trade huge stop losses, so I will be waiting for a nice stop loss. So yeah, 66. I think 66 will be nice. Yeah, so 66 is perfect. So if I can see something of this nature, then definitely I'm going to take this trade. You know, if I see something like this, then definitely I'm going to take this position. So that is all that I have for you today. So hopefully we have a profitable week this week, right? So I'm going to see you on the next one. You know, let us push, guys.